Hello guys, can you believe that footage? Huge thank you to Emerald Crypto for making that course. He didn't just make the course, he made all the jet skis, all the fuel for it as well. And from what he tells me, it's not cheap. That stuff is not cheap to make. So yeah, massive thank you. It was so much fun. I've been really excited to show you guys. I know he's been working on it for quite a while, and been dying to show you. But yesterday we had a proper race with it, and it was just honestly so much fun. So thank you again, Crypto. But we are in the factory, and it's really starting to fill up in here and look like a real factory. I'm really happy with how it's come out. And the reason why it's looking a bit more full is we've got two new machines in here. This is the mixer, which allows us to batch produce basically any liquid, potions included in here, so you can create buckets of potions if you wanted to. And we've added in this bottling machine, which we've tied into our refined storage system. So you can see we can actually auto craft water bottles now on this. And I just wanted to show you the animation for it because I love it. I think it looks amazing. Yeah, I just think it's so cool. But I don't think I've explained this properly, but basically all of the stuff on this factory floor is going along these conveyors and all coming to a centralized spot here where it's all falling down into this chute from Create. I used to have a cobweb there, just a vanilla Minecraft cobweb, because the idea is to stop things from spilling out either side and kill the sideways velocity. But this Create chute does it instantly, whereas the cobweb, you've got to wait a long time and it just slows down production. So that is going down this sheet metal chute, and basically it's just coming down into a hopper here, which is being imported into our refined storage system. But we have been doing a little bit of work on our refined storage data center. We've got both of the islands in now. We've got some little displays. They're a bit glitchy, as you can see. I don't know what's causing that. I've tried a couple of settings, but I can't get rid of it. And this is a new thing as well. We have upgraded to a wireless transmitter as well. So this is basically putting out a signal wirelessly around this area. It's not huge. It's not a huge radius that we can connect to it, but it is, yeah, it's really good. I need to put a few more around the factory because I don't have coverage everywhere. So, for example, I think I've put one up over here. Nope. Oh, there we go, over there. So you can see I've started adding these in to give us some wireless coverage of the whole factory. But I have added in this little scaffolding staircase going up to the next floor of our factory, which has had a makeover. We have these beams in. Now, as you probably noticed, there's a lot less of these pillars in. And yeah, basically what I've done is elongate this archway so that we don't have to have as many pillars in. We've just got this one main structure or one main pillar in here, and everything else is just kind of, yeah, it's a lot more open, this floor. But we've been busy. We've rearranged these what are they called, storage tanks. Yeah, the storage tanks. So we've got creosote oil here, we've got water, we have biodiesel out there, and that biodiesel is what we're using to power this chunky behemoth. This is our diesel generator, and it is a bit of a monster. When it starts going, it is insanely loud. It is ridiculous. Fortunately, Immersive Engineering has provided a solution to this in the form of ear defenders. And these are actually, you can combine them with your armor simply like this, and you can put them in as ear defenders. But I already have ear defenders installed into my armor, so whenever I'm wearing my helmet, I'm getting reduced sound, which makes it, yeah, livable, because this would be a horror show to live. I don't know if I would like living here in this space if I didn't have these ear defenders, because yeah, they really cancel out a lot of the horrible noises that my base provides, including all of these fools making their restocking sounds every couple of minutes. obviously I'm not going to kill the turtles. No, I've got a fate much worse for them. They're going to be my employees. So we've got Alfie, we have the Great Atoon, we have Yertle the Turtle, and we have Mac. Who have we got here? Employee of the Month, the Great Atoon. Well done. Thank you very much. Good job. So I've just finished another pass here of this villager breeder house, and it is, oh, I've also added, so if you look over here, what have we got? A little wireless transmitter point. So yeah, we are fully wireless over here. We can access everything in our refined storage system all the way over there, and that's because, yeah, we've added in this cable with the wireless point, and it's allowed me to make this a lot easier. It is very, very handy, to be honest. But this is probably, yeah, we've just finished another pass basically, and as you can see, there's a lot more detail. We've got fences, we've got some trapdoors in there, we've got the fence gates, I should say, not fence, but we have fences in as well, and there's some vines around the back, but we've added in this little roof covering the area where these guys go to make new villagers. We've just added in, yeah, some little details, some little planters underneath the windows, a little balcony up here. There's still nothing going on the inside. This has only been the exterior that I've worked on. We've got these vines sort of growing up the side. We've actually added in quite a few of these pots now around the base. If I fly over here, you can see we've got some more. I've put these windows in just to add a little bit of detail. But it's starting to come together. I do like this section. I'm not gonna lie, I really like these bricks. Another planter underneath those windows, and above the kiln here. Around the back, just some more details, a little awning sort of thing. More detailing here around the windows. Maybe could I add a little planter in under there or something, I'm not sure. But again, this is how I work. I don't just know exactly what I'm going to build and build it straight away. I'll walk around, I'll have a look, and I'll see, oh, maybe I can add some detail there, and I'll add it in. But yeah, I think it's looking a lot better than it was last time you guys saw it. Just some more vines over here next to the composter in the corner, with this little sort of storage shed. It's not really a shed, but covered up storage area. Just here for a quick check of the shop. Added this discount bin, and we haven't sold a thing. Nothing's gone there. No. Someone's done that again. They've taken one stack and not pay. That's not how it works. You don't take now and pay later. Whoa! Oh, okay, nice. Name tags. Nice. 11 diamonds. Sweet. Need to refill those. Okay, let's get it done. I hadn't been back here in ages, but when I came back I decided to spend just 5 minutes just cleaning this place up, getting these upgrades in. So we've got void upgrades, storage upgrades, standard sort of thing with these dropping conveyor belts. So anything that comes up here will just get dropped down into these chests with a little overflow chest there. But to be honest, if we're just AFKing here, then these should just fill up on their own, and that should be it. It's only really when players are jumping around outside that you start getting some of the random drops, or if you're killing stuff like the witches, then you'll get more stuff, or if a skeleton somehow shoots a creeper and you end up getting a disc, then that's what this overflow is for here. There's also a couple of random bits and pieces from when I was tidying up. But yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a long time, and it's looking a lot tidier. Ooh, there's a witch hat in there. So I've spent some time in our data center, and it's all looking rather nice now. All the craft is in along the walls, but I have added in this little system, and this is our potion auto crafter. Now there's a few things going on here, but basically all that's happening for each brewing stand, whatever we want. So in this one we can either create awkward potions or splash potions, splash water balls. The crafter we have patterns. So 1 gunpowder or 1 nether wart, that's all we need to input into as a pattern, and that goes into this top slot, the ingredient slot here. Then we have an exporter on the back, which is set to export blaze powder and water bottles. So the ingredients for this, obviously blaze and water powder, and then whatever we want to craft. And then on the bottom we have this importer, which has got a blacklist of water bottles, and that is to stop the water bottles just constantly being pulled out of here and put back into the system. So whenever this crafts into a new potion, an awkward potion or a splash potion, they will get automatically pulled out of here and refilled by the exporter. And that is basically how we're manipulating the brewing stand to auto craft for us. There is a couple of things going on, so there's a few stages and a few pitfalls. For example, you need, if you want the 8-minute potions or the upgrades, you need your own brewing stand crafting setup for each one. So this is another 8-minute upgrade here for 8-minute water breathing, and over here we have 8-minute invisibility potions being crafted. So but the main ones that I'm really after are the splash potions of weaknesses for my villagers. This is another oddity because we need a night vision potion to be able to get our invisibility potion, so that was an extra step that we needed. But the only real way that we can do this is with these interfaces along the top. So I'm using these interfaces to constantly keep a stock of water bottles with this crafting upgrade and an external storage thing on the back. So you can see here, if we go around, you can see that each one of these interfaces has an external storage on it, and that is importantly set to extract only, okay? And that allows us to keep like a constant supply of whatever we request in here. So I've also got one of these set to a few of these construction cores, destruction cores, advanced processes and improved processes. So I've also always got a little stock on hand just in case I need to make anything. But the rest of these are pretty much just potions. So these are to keep 3 water breathing potions in stock constantly, just to keep the whole system moving a lot quicker. I'd just recommend doing these as well because it really helps instantly craft. So I'll just show you here. So let's do splash potions of weakness. Let's craft, I don't know, 6 of those. So yeah, we've got the ingredients available to craft the fermented spider eyes, and yeah, let's put that in, request those and see how it's getting on. So this should be processing now. So in which one, what are we looking for? It should be in the splash potion one. Yeah, we've got the fermented eye, it's already in, and it's going into these 3 splash potions. So as you can see, because we've got the importer blacklisted with these splash potions, as soon as they go in, they get exported out in our refined storage system, and it gets replaced from the exporter with splash water bottles. So I don't know, I think it's a pretty cool little system, and it is fully expandable. If I want any more potions, they're pretty easy to get in now that I've worked out the actual way to do it. It's just there, it's dead easy now, and we should be able to see if we go to splash. Yep, we've got our 6 splash potions of weakness there. I've just built this automated workbench because the idea is I wanted to automatically craft these graphite electrodes, but the problem is we need this blueprint, the arc furnace electrode blueprint, to create the granite ingot to get us our graphite electrodes. But the problem is I don't have that blueprint, and the only way to get it is to buy it from an Immersive Engineering villager's house, or that's what I thought. So after an hour flying around looking for villagers with this villager in, I had no luck. So I thought there's got to be a better way. I've got a villager breeder, it's got to be a special block, and after a little bit of research I found out that there are 5 unique types of Immersive Engineering villager, and those are the structural engineer, which it comes from these crafting tables, the machinist, which is tied to the anvil, We have the Outfitter, who sells shaders, which is tied to, well, it's any banner with a shader applied. So one of these shaders applied to it. So you buy the grab bags, and then it's like a random chance that you get any of the I'll just buy one actually and show you. So you just right click, and here, yeah, so we have got an epic shader there called Angel's Thesis, and you just right click it on anything, and you can set what shader you want basically. And there's some cool patterns. I haven't got them all yet, but I want to set up a little area where I can look at them all properly. But these can go on to balloons, revolvers, mine carts, but yeah, buzzsaw, like some other stuff, and banners at the bottom there as well. So that is the Outfitter. Then we have the Electrician, who sells all of this stuff, and he's tied to this current transformer. And finally the Gunsmith, which sells all kinds of bullets and stuff, and he gets his skills from this engineer's workbench over here. And those 5 are basically 5 unique villager traits to Immersive Engineering, which I had no idea about. This is all brand new to me. I thought it was just this guy here for the workbench, but yeah, basically what I need to do now is get these guys situated into their little bays here, their luxury apartments, and we can basically get a nice little Immersive Engineering villager trading setup over here. That's it, they're all in, they all have their little workspace, shall we say. And the reason why I've got 3 of these guys, Cookie Dough actually worked this one out, and this is how I found out he was getting all of his emeralds. So you can see we can buy treated wood planks from this guy, we can change those planks into sticks, and then we can go over to these 2 engineers and basically, yeah, keep selling all of our sticks to these guys until, yeah, we've maxed out. And he was doing it with the zombified trading as well, and he's got a big old line of these, and he can basically just run up and down and make absolute bank with emeralds. So yeah, thanks to Cookie Dough for showing me that one. I thought the factory is looking like, as cool as it looks, it is looking a little bit lifeless, so thought we'd get some hired help in here. What are you doing? Are you actually getting hurt? Get out of there. Okay. So yeah, let's get a few more of these guys in. I've set up a couple here as well. Just over a golem ink here, and we've installed a little logo and a sign, and I've also just taken the time to do this overflow protection to our iron farm as well. So same thing, we have the storage upgrade and the void upgrade, and the poppies are getting rooted out of the back into a composter and into this dark oak drawer set here with the same treatment, the void and the storage upgrade, and yeah, everything else is going down into the iron ingot box. So this is now totally safe to leave running. There's no chance of it ever overflowing and breaking the server, which is very nice. I went to the marketplace at Shaftmatic's request because he has opened a new shop, and it is a cooking for blockheads style restaurant kind of thing. So here I am, I'm just gonna get myself some food. I think I'm gonna go for some bacon cheeseburgers. I just logged in at the gold farm. I was just here AFK last night, and Cookie Dough has told me to waystone to Redwood Fields factory, my main factory. So, I wonder what he's done this time. This is a good present. I like it. How has he done this? What game-breaking, diamond-creating things he found now? What? How many? Hang on, let me take this down and find out how many diamonds we got here. Oh, what? Hang on. What? Diamond hands. How has he done this? So all in, we've got a stack and 3 diamond ore and 27 diamonds here. So I'm not going to put it in the crusher. I'm going to actually use my fortune pick because I think you can get more. I always feel like I get more with my fortune pick. Wow, 64 and 47. So yeah, I mean, I had 27 originally. So from that stack and 3, we got 2 stacks and 20 of actual diamonds. Let's get these crafted up into blocks. 19 diamond blocks. I suppose this is a good time. I can take this down now. Thank you very much, Cookie Dough. But this is a good time to show off or show you what's been going on up in the factory. Okay, so this is where we're at with the exterior. And it's a bit of a chunky boy. This is by far the biggest single building that I've made in Minecraft. And that's fully detailed anyway, or that will be fully detailed, hopefully. Normally my bases are a lot more sprawling, like I'll build one building for an iron farm, another building for something else, and it'll sprawl quite far and wide. But this is quite a contained building, all for the Immersive Engineering mod, with the refined storage sprinkled in amongst it as well. Not much going on, to be honest. The top is totally flat. I do think there's a few things that I want to put on there. I do think we could add a lightning, what's it called? A lightning fork? Let me find out. Okay, it's a lightning rod. Why did I forget that? Anyway, this side, it's looking pretty boring. I think the gradient is still looking sweet. I'm not going to change that. But in terms of details, I definitely think there's more to be done on the outside here. The front and the back are pretty much identical. There was a couple of differences in the widths and the heights and stuff. For example, this roof goes all the way up to 1.5 blocks under, and on the other side it ain't symmetrical. Sorry guys, you'll be twitching if you're this kind of guy. But this one is 3.5 blocks down. But inside, it's just a shell. There's nothing going on. We've got a floor. We've got this staircase is the most detailed thing in the whole building. You can see we've got the roof sorted out. But apart from that, there's nothing much going on apart from the diamond floor over here. So I am thinking that this will be like the foreman's office for the whole factory. And we can look down onto this factory floor, see what's going on. We've got walkways going around. I still need to fix all of this, to be honest. And I'd like to put like a hole of some kind or into this so we can just fly straight out. But I think we are going to end the episode here, guys, because I think we've got a lot done. And I think this episode might be going on a little bit longer than it normally does. But it's looking good. We are getting there. We've finished the detailing on the outside of this house. Still need to decide what we're going to do with this redwood sugarcane farm. Probably going to get rid of it because it was when I first got here. It's been really good. It's got me all the sugarcane I needed to build all my rockets, but it's past its sell-by date, we'll say. But guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, it's been a pleasure, and I really appreciate you guys watching until now. So thanks again, and I will see you next time. Cheers.